Starting this episode with literally the last thing I want to see, Hagakure. He makes a fortune telling about what's going on in the building, and he thinks everything's going to be a happy ending. No. See, this is why he's irrelevant now. So we go back to Kaneki-kun, Munakata. We go back to Munakata, and he looks at Chisa's dead body, and he has a flashback of when him, Chisa, and Sakakura were graduating, or were outside the graduation ceremony of when they graduated Hope's Academy. I have to mention, the picture they took at the end of the flashback kind of reminded me of Persona 4. It had like a really good Persona 4 vibe to it. It's not even that Munakata looks like Yu Narukami, it's just the fact that I don't know, I just got like a very Persona 4 vibe from when they took that picture. So strangely enough, we go back to Munakata after the flashback and he puts his sword in Chisa's chest, like he stabs her in the chest and leaves his sword there like a sword in a stone. What? So I stopped, I paused right here. Again, this is the first reaction. I stopped, I paused. So, we go to Makoto real quick. And I guess he's napped. I guess this is right after everyone wakes up. And this is right after when Seiko dies, so everyone's right now waking up. So when Makoto wakes up, we follow his head, and then there's a person next to him with a blade in their chest. And it looks like Kyoko to me. This better be another Asahina, because I'm about to have a heart attack when I press this play button again. That better not be real. It better be a fake Asahina thing. The thing they did with Asahina. Don't do this. So yes, who's next to him is Kirigiri, Kyoko, and apparently she's been killed. I'm not sure if that's just another Asahina thing or she's like legit dead. I feel as though she's legit dead. I'm confused. So while Makoto and Munakata were arguing, Kyoko's body like tilted over a little, but then her body started to move on its own, and we see her face, and I guess she's alive. I paused it like at the moment her face starts to raise up, so on my screen right now I just see her face. Her eye is glowing purple and her other eye is like black. Does that indicate that her right eye is gone? And then they tricked me. It's all a dream. Boy, they gave me a heart attack. Yes, it was all a dream. Kyoko's not dead. Hopefully. But man, nearly had a heart attack. They need to stop playing these games. First Asahina, then Kyoko. Stop doing this. This isn't funny anymore. Kodaka, seriously, this isn't funny anymore. Alright, so yeah, Nagi wakes up and everything's okay. Is hunky-dory. Now we actually do go back to Kyoko, who is alive and fine, and again, hunky-dory. Everything's fine, I'm not sure what Kyoko's doing, but it seems though she's investigating all the dead bodies. Or at least all the ones the victim killed. Wait, I think I said that wrong. All the ones the attacker killed. All the victims. She's checking all the victims' bodies. Yes, there we go. Oh yeah, and she's with Fedora guy and Ryota. I think that's his name. Ultimate Animator kid. Okay, so Fedora guy, Kyoko, and Ryota separate. And, Kyoko and Ryota turn a corner and they see Sona blacksmith guy. Look, I don't care about his name. To be honest, I don't care about his name. I hate him. I hate him and Rubuka, and you guys should know why. But it seems he's been stabbed in the chest. I'm not sure if he's dead or not. He's probably not. I'm still not sure that blacksmith guy is dead. But Fedora guy comes back into the group and he mentions that something else is important, and they go to Seiko's dead body. And Seiko was stabbed the same way blacksmith guy was. So blacksmith guy is dead. That means they both died the same way. almost at the same time. Because, kinda-ish, I'm guessing. What I'm guessing is, from what it looked like and what it seemed, they were killed like a hallway next to each other. Kinda-ish. So while Kyoko and the others are investigating Seiko's body, Ruruka pops out of nowhere in a room. Huh? So we go back to Makoto and the others, and Gekugahara has Makoto hook up some type of wire to one of the monitors, Monokuma monitors, and Monami explains that using that they can see through all the security cameras. Great, so now it's Danganronpa version of Five Nights at Freddy's. And one of the cameras they find that Tengen has been killed. Makoto just sadly says to himself that we could have just talked this out, you know? I mean, with the people he's around, I highly doubt it. So we see Monica and she's being, I don't know to say she's being irrelevant? She's just eating ice cream. Okay, so Monica actually, you know, typed some things and made Monami say like some very nice things to Makoto to cheer him up. Which is very strange from Monica. What? I mean, so far, she's actually been nice, even though, you know, now that we know that she's Gekugahara, actually. Gekugahara is just a robot and Monica's controlling her. It's kind of weird seeing Monica, you know, I think she's intentionally doing this. Or maybe she's just gonna do that thing where she drops a bombshell on us and brings us all despair. But, you know, right now, she's being really hopeful and nice. We even found, Monica, or Gekugahara, should I say, she actually zoomed in the security camera that Tengen was in, and we see that he pulled a Sayaka. He wrote a dying message in his blood that says, "I entrust the hope of the world to you." Don't exactly know who you is, but I'm guessing it's Makoto. I noticed at one point Makoto said he fought Junko Enoshima. You can call that a fight. I mean, to me, it just looked like you just shot a bunch of Sorebachi Gaoyos at her. But okay, whatever floats your boat. So, Monami actually brings up the suggestion that we should go towards the attacker, and Asahina says, yeah, we should go and punch him. No, you're being a big dummy. Use your brain, you big dummy. You can't do that. Your forbidden action says you can't get punched. What do you look like trying to fight somebody? So Naegi thinks about it, and, you know, he says that we should destroy this game. I'm not sure where he's getting with this. He mentions that everyone can just leave. I mean, Hagakure is already one step ahead. Or two, or three. It's mentioned that there's no exits, so Naegi just said, you know, let's just make one. I mean, to be honest, there's no one to stop. No one's in the building except for them, so, you know, no one's stopping them. You know, all these ideas, why didn't they think to do this in the first place? Makoto thinks of, you know, let's just break our way out, and Monami just makes a suggestion and has the idea of, hey, how about we contact some future Foundation members outside of the building? I never thought of this before. Why? I'm guessing because plot, that's why. So Asahina, you know, she was thanking Gekugahara. She mentioned that she's a warrior of hope, which, you know, kind of triggered Monica, since, you know, the group that she was called the Warriors of Hope. So that kind of scared Monica a little. We go to Kyoko and everyone and Ruruka and guys. Irrelevant, don't really need to see what's going on there. Just telling us that they're going to stay there a little bit longer to investigate. So we go back to Naegi, Asahina, and Gekugahara. Alright, so when they actually get a connection to the internet, they contact someone. And who do they contact? Byakuya, of course. Byakuya Tagami. Alright, before I even go any further, Byakuya was just explaining that he might know who's behind this. Because if you played or seen a Let's Play of Ultra Spare Girls, you know that Byakuya was also in Ultra Spare Girls, as well as Monica. Byakuya knows of Monica and what she did. Byakuya just said that he's gonna send a special spy squad or whatever to that island. because he thought it would be a remnant of despair, but then, you know, he thought again, and then I'm guessing he knew. So right now, I'm 99.9% sure that he's sending someone to Toa City. Okay, I was wrong. He's sending someone to Jabberwock Island. Thought he was sending someone to Toa City. Okay, so that 1% was right, not my 99.9. But hey, we get to at least see everyone from Danganronpa 2 again, you know, after everything that happened in the game, I hope. But that's confusing, because didn't everyone get their memories back? Their avatars were uploaded with them, so they should be back to normal. They shouldn't be remnants of despair anymore. Or they should, but they should have their memories. Or they should be who they were when they were in the Neo World program. Byakuya mentioned that Munakata really did intend to kill everyone on that island, and he still wants to kill them, even though they're not, you know, remnants of despair anymore. Kinda not remnants of despair anymore. So right now, Makoto mentioned that they're in danger. So yes, Byakuya says that there's going to be an attack on Jabberwock Island, and he's sending troops over there, and Byakuya said he'll be coming to where Naegi and everyone else is as soon as possible. Asahina mentions that, you know, it's time for the 78th class to reunite, and Makoto mentions except for one person, Hagakure, who we see currently fishing on the outskirts of the island. Boy, he is irrelevant. So Byakuya knows, and to our surprise, the real Gekugahara was killed. And from the looks of it, it looks like her neck was twisted a whole 180. Jeez. One of the, you know, guys next to Byakuya mentioned that why didn't you tell Makoto? Byakuya mentions that, you know, if they expose who she is, they wouldn't know what she might do to them. Alright, so I was kinda right. Apparently Monica has the power to awaken the remnants of despair, I'm guessing from Jabberwock Island. I'm guessing that's where Byakuya was heading towards when he was explaining that. But he says she has the power to awaken remnants of despair, and, you know, at the end of that, he mentions that, you know, Monica Toa, who's still in Toa City. Why is she still in Toa City? I don't know. Maybe because it's an island and there's like literally no way to get off of there, unless she had like a boat or something. But then Byakuya mentions that those two are in Toa City. Again, if you know Ultra Despair Girls, you know exactly who he's talking about. Toko Fukawa and Komaru Naegi. And we actually do get to see Toko and Komaru. It's amazing, huh? What a wild world this is. And you know, those two are up to their old antics. Komaru's trying to get Toko to take a bath. But while they're doing that, they get a call from the laptop they used in game. Okay, I'm going to go off topic, but you know. But that is the laptop they used in the game to contact Future Foundation, which Makoto picked up and, you know, yeah. But as they show Komaru and Toko, I'm amazed they played the actual Danganronpa theme song, which we haven't heard since like episode 1 of Despair Arc and Future Arc. So yes, I'm guessing, you know, Makoto was saying things, but we go back to at one scene, go back to Komaru and Toko, and I'm guessing Byakuya told them about the situation. And you know, Toko got her little taser gun ready, and Komaru got her hacking gun ready. Makes me want to play Ultra Despair Girls again, but I'm gonna feel weird because I'm seeing this, and Ultra Despair Girls take place in the past, and this is taking place in 3, which is way after what happened in Ultra Despair Girls. I think like a year, probably a year. Not too much more than a year, let's say that. Wait, what did I just see? Did Munakata have a robotic arm? And then, to a horrible surprise, we see a bunch of battleships heading towards Jabberwock Island. Uh-oh. And who do we see standing at the edge of Jabberwock Island, seeing all those battleships approach? Hajime Hinata, who's standing at the edge, or the docks, of Jabberwock Island, who's seeing all those battleships approach. And we see him and he says, "This is so boring." Which confuses me. Confuses me 100%. I'm so very confused. Because Hajime's not supposed to say that. That's Izuru Kamakura's thing. Plus, Hajime had red eyes, which I would think he would have. But again, that's weird. Hajime also has his brown hair back. From what we saw at the end of Danganronpa 2, he cut his hair. He seemed like he was normal Hajime, but here he says this is so boring, which leads me to think that he's still Izuru Kamakura, but I thought it was Hajime. We never got, a clear explanation of what happened after the epilogue of Danganronpa 2. We never even got to see Hajime's face. We just seen the back of him and he said like a couple things. Like stuff like everything's gonna be alright for now on. Haha, no. But again, I kind of knew his eyes were gonna open and they were gonna be red. I definitely wasn't thinking they were gonna, well, I kind of was guessing they were gonna be their regular color, but I was definitely hoping towards they were gonna be red, because it kind of makes more sense that they would be. But I guess I'll find out more information in the next video. So until then, I'll see you guys then.